better fucking believe that you can't control what's going in your ears, your eyes, or coming out of your mouth, or the actions you do in your life. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before I get into the specifics of how I approach nutrition, food, mindset, and all the different variables that are involved in people's specific goals and processes, because everybody's got a different journey, everybody's got a different reason why they hook up with me, and also all the information that I want to put out there for you guys. I want to go over my 3 basic core non-negotiables that along my path have helped me in all my successes, keep me stacking wins so I can keep succeeding, saved my life probably 100 times over, and also helped all my clients be able to achieve anything that they ever put their minds to. If you can nail these 3 things, then there's nothing that's going to get in your way. Now, before I get into the details of my 3 core non-negotiable habits that I execute on a daily basis, that saved my life, helped me change my life, helped me succeed in everything that I ever put my mind to, helps my clients succeed in anything that they want to pursue, I want to give you guys a quick history lesson here for the 21st century. As far back as time goes, as far back as man could write on a wall or write on a book, the strongest nations, the strongest religious sectors, the strongest prophets, the strongest tribes, the strongest militaries, the strongest entrepreneurs, the strongest athletes, all executed 3 simple things in one form or another on a daily basis. They all took long treks, whether you read it from the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, Buddha, you name it, traveled around the world. That's your fitness, that's your endurance. You need a body that's able to match the mind and the spirit. They all fasted. They all had discipline over food. Now, they didn't have TikTok, they didn't have YouPorn, they didn't have Pizza Hut, they didn't have alcohol, pills, drugs, shopping, whatever your vices are. But they all took discipline off the one major thing, their own hand going to their own mouth. Because if you can control this, you can control anything outside your world. But if you can't control your own hand to your own mouth, you better fucking believe that you can't control what's going in your ears, your eyes, or coming out of your mouth, or the actions you do in your life. And the third one was their meditative state. Some prayed, some looked at it into nature, other ones spent time alone in isolation. You need to be able to be truly self-aware. You need to be able to have clarity. You need to be able, at the end of the day, to differentiate between the distractions, the headaches, the obstacles, everything pulling you from side to side, and know that you have a purpose-driven goal in life of who you want to be and who you don't want to be, which is more important. Now, whether you're trying to lose some weight, whether you're trying to compete into a sport, whether you're trying to start a business, whether you're trying to build better relationships and just start a new life, no matter what your goal is, the most important thing is that you have a healthy mind and body that match each other, congruently aligned. Because you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have good health, good vitality, good energy, good mental health, good relationships with the people around you to be able to share it, nothing is worth anything. That's why I believe, that's why my transformation program is called Trinity. Because if you're missing one piece, you can't succeed in the others. One of them will be your downfall. You'll see people with tons of money lose out to diabetes, to heart attacks, to relationships because of their lazy ways, their procrastination, their vices, their selfishness. If you don't lose the family, you'll lose the health through the fitness. If you don't have the fitness and the durability to be able to sacrifice and be disciplined, you'll lose the finances. If you don't have the finances, what good is it to look good and you don't have anybody around you to share that life with? You need to be able to nail these 3 things. And if you execute simple habits on a daily basis with your non-negotiables about eating well, about walking, exercising, cycling, swimming, boxing, dancing, weightlifting, whatever the fuck it is, you'll be able to succeed. If you can't spend time at the end of the day and starting your day with a clear focus of, okay, this is my purpose, this is where I want to go in 1 week, in 1 month, in 6 months, in 10 years. This is what I don't want to be. I don't want to be associated with these words: lazy, liar, loser, broke, complainer, whiner, procrastinator, a leech, a liar, fat, lazy, a drunk, a drug addict. You know, all these things. It's hard to always know what you want to be. Those things are going to change every 4 or 5 years, 10 years for some people. You'll always know deep down in your core, your conscious will always tell you what you shouldn't be doing. You'll always know what you don't want to be. So do the opposite of that. Do the opposite of what you don't want to become. Look at those other people and see what habits do they execute on a daily basis that got them in that situation, and do the exact opposite. If you follow these 3 core principles, these habits, non-negotiable on a daily basis, there's nothing in this world that'll be able to stop you from getting everything that you fucking want. And don't ever believe anybody that says you can't have your cake and eat it too, because I'm living proof. By coming to this conclusion and realizing that these 3 things were going to get me out of the self-sabotaging holes that I was digging in my life, I started to execute them on a daily basis and just continue to congruently, not just showing up, but I was showing up to get results and stay consistent with myself and aligned. Because the most common thing now is the consistent person that gets 0 fucking results. That's the biggest tragedy, because they just show up to not get anywhere. They show up to work to not get anywhere. They show up at home to relationship, family, to not get anywhere. They show up to the gym to not get anywhere. And they're teaching their people and teaching themselves that you're not going to get results, that you can't win because of all these other distractions or obstacles. I beat everybody by sticking to this with nothing that everybody had. And I'm not saying that to put anybody down. I'm telling them to raise up. I'm giving you the respect and the props that you can do better than you're already doing. Because I had to stay up till 3 in the morning to study. I didn't have a family or a job to pay for an MBA or to help me out when I was in university, because I was stuck in the penitentiary. I don't have a mom and dad to call, or a brother, or friends, or a network, because all my people died in the worst way. I don't have a bank to help me out, because I still don't even have credit. I just hustled to be able to get as far as I did in front of everybody. I don't have a healthy body like you to trash, because I've had 23 surgeries in my body. All you guys followed me all these years have seen all the bullshit that I've been through physically with that. So I gotta take care of that. I don't have what you have, so you can do way better than me. I'm not here to put anybody down. I'm telling you that with all these obstacles that I had, being drafted into the military in the middle of the biggest recession in history back then, and a world war in the Middle East, losing my family, the penitentiary, moving countries all those times with nothing and no one to help me out, having all these tragedies, the surgeries, I beat everybody by just sticking to it. So if I did it, you can do 10 times better. And don't let this system out there dumb you down and tell you that shit's gonna be easy, shit's gonna be fast, it's gonna be overnight, or it's not worth it. Fuck the cancel culture, fuck all this Me Too and I'm a victim and all that shit. Anybody that comes to me, I listen to them from my heart with empathy, because I want them to succeed. I only succeed if you guys succeed. But I want to hear your tragedy. I want to hear your obstacle. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself these excuses. Tell yourself these reasons why you can't succeed. Tell yourself your tragedy, and I'll tell you 1,000 more. I'll tell you 1,000,000 solutions to your 100 problems. I'll show you 100 ways to beat those 10 headaches that you're going through. If you follow this routine, always remember, there's somebody out there with a lot less than you and me beating us at what we're losing at. That's how I view it. If someone else out there has a lot less than me and they're winning at what I'm failing at, that means that it's me in my own way. It's not the economy, it's not family, it's not where I live, it's not my genetics, it's not my boss's problem, it's not my ex's problem, it's not my friend's problem, it's not God's problem or the universe's problem, or however you want to see it. If you execute these 3 things on a daily basis, your mental fitness, your physical fitness, what you eat so you can be disciplined, so that you can be strong, and then you can apply that to bigger things. It's simple with the food. The easiest thing that you can control is your own hand to your own mouth. Then you can start applying that same tactic to your social circle, and you'll see toxicity and drama leave you at work or family or dating or whatever relationships you have that you don't like that are around you. You can apply that same discipline with your time and make extra money outside of your work. You can apply that discipline to your time and be able to get healthy again and help your family, help your people, be able to achieve what you want. You can apply that discipline to your weekends and your nights and your Netflix and be able to put that webpage up, start that business, start learning how you can be the best asset and value that you can be to bring that out there, to be able to better your life and to be able to bring more abundance into your world. Now I'm going to tell you the sentence that I hated to fucking hear. Man, when someone spoke to me this way, I wanted to just put them through every single wall for 100 miles. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I want you guys to win. I don't want to put anybody down. I'm trying to bring everybody up. This channel, there's no bullshit, there's no sugarcoating. I'm a real motherfucker and I'm trying to help real people beat their real problems. So listen very carefully to this and you make your own logical decision. The most unbiased, sincere criticism of oneself is who we are at our worst moments. The most sincere, unbiased criticism of ourselves is who we are at our worst moments, when our back's against the motherfucking wall. When our back's against the motherfucking wall, who are we when shit hits the fan? Do we run to a drink? Do we run to a drug? Do we run to hide in the dark and just hope our problems go away? Do we regress to our lesser selves? Do we lie? Do we scam? Do we cheat? Do we have to network with people that we wouldn't even want to be seen in the same room with to try to get by because we don't want to put the work into it? That's what we're trying to fix here. That's what I'm trying to fix here. I'm trying to be able to make people's worst version their best version. Instead of living in that state that we all try to relate to, that's our best version, or outside, what you tell people on your LinkedIn bio, what you tell people at the boardroom, what you tell people at dinner or for drinks or on a date. Fuck that. Laser focus on the weaknesses, on the stuff that we try to avoid, the things that we try to hide. Not to the world. You ain't got to fucking tell it to anybody out there. You just need to put your head down and fix it within you. And then show up 2 years later and say, guess what, motherfuckers? I'm ready to take shit on. And I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm not losing. I'm a winner. Everybody's a winner. Scientific fact. Matter and energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Everything that's on this earth came on this earth, is going to end on this earth. Nobody is stronger than you. Nobody is smarter than you. Nobody is better than you or worse than you. We all have the same things inside of us. We all get mad. We all get happy. We all get angry. We all get sad. We all get motivated. We all get upset. We all have strength and we all have vices. It all depends on how you conform your life to be able to tap into which one you want to see more of. Like I said in the last video, we frequently see what matches our frequency. We frequently see what matches our frequency. So if you see a lot of problems, you see a lot of distractions, you see a lot of obstacles, you see a lot of negativity, you see a lot of unfairness, you need to start changing on the inside, and those things will change on the outside. Our external state is just a reflection of our internal thinking. These three non-negotiables executed correctly, consistently, congruently, will give you everything you want and beat anything in front of you. All the obstacles that I've had in my past, currently that come, and whatever comes in the future, I beat and I'm going to beat and come out a winner because I'm not self-sabotaging. I worked on my worst version. The beautiful homes we have, the amazing cars, the beautiful wife, my amazing relationships with the people that I have in my world, the opportunities, the travel, the abundance, the body, the health, everything stems from these three things. And I've got the same problems, if not a million times more than most people out there without what they have. Like I said before, you're already winning ahead of me. You're already winning ahead of me. You have all the things that I don't have already in front of me. All you got to do is nail these three habits. Thanks again, guys, for coming back to the channel. Please like, please share, please comment. Even if you don't like my ass, comment. I'm willing to debate. I'm willing to listen to you. Subscribe to the channel if you have any coaching inquiries, any questions, anything that you need to know or that I can help you out with. All my links are in the bio. You can hit me up on my email or Instagram and I'll get back to you when I can. Stay positive, stay productive, keep it real, and make sure you don't let any of these fucking bullshit messages and marketing that's out there that's dumbing you down take you away from living the life that you really want.